Cfop. It is the most commonly used method, which consists of cross, first two layers, orienting the last layer, and then permuting it. Hey, it's your boy Jack Kubert, and today in this video, I want to go over which Cfop step is truly the hardest. So for the easiest Cfop step, I'm going to have to go with PLL. There are 21 algorithms you'd have to remember, but all the algs also have a very high move count. But what makes this easier than OLL is that it is much more finger trick friendly on average and less algorithms you'd have to learn. But not only this, PLL is easier to recognize compared to OLL. And going on for my number 3 spot in terms of difficulty in steps of Cfop, I'm going to have to go with OLL. Although OLL move count is shorter, there are 57 algs you'll have to remember. The number of algs also make recognition much harder, especially because there's a lot of mirrored cases, which seems to be a problem for everybody in terms of recognition for OLL. Altogether for last layer, once you know all of OLL and PLL, it only comes to be about training how fast you could recognize and how fast you could really turn on these cases. But it's not really too hard to train compared to the other steps of Cfop. This now leads us to cross and F2L being in the top 2 of the difficulty debate. But this is where things get a little bit tricky, because the difficulty in cross and F2L just depends on your level. For beginner to intermediate cubers, F2L is going to be much harder. At this point, cross is just execution and memorization, and you are only sticking to one solution you see, while for F2L, you're still trying to figure out the cube and figure out how to solve certain F2L cases. Now for intermediate and advanced level cubers, this changes a lot. Cross becomes the harder step. F2L becomes pattern intuition and muscle memory. While for cross, not only are you predicting up to 8 moves during inspection, but you're also finding the best cross solution to set up a good first pair, and even the most optimal finger tricks in order to have a good start to your solve. And of course, at levels much higher than this, cross to F2L transitions and predictions start to become way more important in your solves. So if you're newer to cubing, don't stress cross too much yet, continue learning solid F2L. But once F2L becomes automatic to you, that's when cross starts to become the most important and the hardest step in cubing. But if you are interested in improving your cross, go ahead, watch this video over here. The link will be down below, and trust me, you will not regret it. If you have a different opinion on which cubing step is the hardest, go ahead and comment that down below. And that's it for this video. If you really enjoyed, go ahead and like and subscribe. Peace out.